the block shot there. What kind of moment was that for you? I mean, you got to go along with the whole game, the way you guys started, and to have that kind of play, it feed off the energy of the crowd.
We started off really well. Coach always talks about getting a great start, and collectively as a team, we did just that, and it was just a play within that run just to keep the energy going.
Mike, can you reenact it? Kyle.
Please don't. What was it defensively? You felt like you guys did so well, not only in that 20-2 stretch to start things, but to be able to hold that team to 55 or whatever it was.
Courtney, start with you.
We really paid attention to the scouting report, and I thought that Dee Williams did a great job on one of their best players, and we rebounded 50-28, so that was a key stat. So we go on to defense.
Whitney, you want to tackle that one too?
Yeah, just being off of what Simo said, rebounding, and I think we communicated really well. Like on screens, we were talking and switching, and we really had each other's back, and we really came out with a good win today.
Whitney, just be able to control the boards the way you did. I mean, how much do you think that limited their transition opportunities?
Well, rebounding is always an emphasis for us, so I just try to crash all the time, and I think it helped us in transition, getting out and getting some shots, and it was able to slow them down sometimes too.
Second row.
For both players, just playing here in the NCAA tournament, Mackey Arena, how does that help you guys move forward in the NCAA tournament year in and year out?
Whitney, start with you, please.
I think definitely with our fans, it helps us, and we practice here, we play here all year, so I think it does have its benefits. But you know, it's our home court, so there's pressure to get the win, obviously, too.
Our fans were awesome today. They were very, very loud, and hope to see everybody out again on Monday.
Kyle.
Whitney, you got off to a slow start offensively today, which you've done before. But today you overcame that. Just what got you going there? Did you feel like you had a pretty big advantage inside, that maybe it was a difficult matchup for them?
Yeah, I think all of our posts collectively did a great job, and it's been a long 2 weeks, so that's not an excuse by any means. But definitely we need to knock down those shots if we're trying to get further into the tournament. But just my teammates feeding off of them, and they still kept going into me, so giving me confidence. I was able to get some better looks and actually finish.
Kyle.
Did you guys see the first game at all, Oklahoma State? Any opinions on them in the impending Big 10, Big 12 matchups?
Courtney.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of the end of the first half, about 3 minutes, and Oklahoma State is a very good team. They're solid at every position. It'll be a tough matchup for us.
Whitney, anything to add?
Yeah, we saw what they had to offer and everything, and they're a good team, and we're not satisfied with today. We want to keep moving forward and obviously get as far as we can.
Max, second row.
Again, for both players, just how nice is it to see Coach win 300?
Courtney, start with you.
Congratulations, Coach. That's awesome. She's had one great coaching career at Purdue that's going to continue on. To see her get 300 and to be a part of that with her is very special.
Whitney.
Knowing Coach, there's many more to come. And she's a great coach. She prepares us for everything. We're going to go over Oklahoma and really prepare for them. And she covers all the bases, so congratulations.
Kyle.
Courtney, how big an emphasis was it to get the ball inside, not only to Whitney, but just feeling like you had a pretty big advantage there on offense?
Yeah, we knew that Akron's tallest player was 6'2", and our post players have been great all year, and that we could go high-low. So that was an emphasis the last 2 weeks, is working on the high-low game and getting inside.
Anything else for the student athletes? I think we're ready. Should we return to the locker room?
Yeah.
Questions for Coach Versyp? Mike?
Sharon, Edie's been on kind of this defensive run of being able to take out one of the other team's best players. Where would you rank this one as far as the last month or so, what she's been able to do?
I mean, Dee Dee's just enjoying the moment as a senior. You know, she's just embracing everything. She doesn't want anything to be her last game. So, you know, she's just Dee Dee. She's just really doing great. She's locking people down, and she did a fantastic job. Bridget came in and played some of the minutes to give her a rest. And you know, when they listen to the scout report, we really work on a lot of tendencies. A lot of coaches don't do that. They just, you know, say this is a good player. But we really work on their individual tendencies. And Dee Dee's been like this since she's been a freshman. So, you know, she's a tough one to replace just because of that mindset. So she's one in a million.
Back on the aisle.
The Zips are known for their up-tempo, fast-paced offense. Defensively, how were you able to slow them down? In particular, Hannah Luberg, one of their leading scorers, probably shot one of the worst she's ever shot before. How were you able to contain her?
Well, we knew that their best game is transition offense on makes and misses. So we did a lot of transition defense all week. We knew we needed to crash the boards. We sent 4 to the boards to put pressure on them that way. And then on a made basket, we tried to jam them, meaning that we tried to find number 3 and slow her down a little bit so we could have time for our players to get back. And then, you know, Luberg's a fantastic player. You know, I think Dee Dee's length at 6'1", her athleticism, and then we had other post players. If Dee Dee got caught, they were switching out. And then Bridget 6'3", so, you know, she was taking the same shots she normally would have, but I don't think in their league they have 6'1" and 6'3", and I think that was the difference.
Follow up, I guess, but just the combination of defense and rebounding in this game just really was the answer to anything they wanted to do, pretty much, offensively?
Yeah, I mean, that was a big key for us. I just felt, you know, we always give our kids a challenge. They were the 9th best scoring team in the country, and we wanted to keep them under 60. And we did that today, you know, and, you know, so when we set out goals, that's the big thing. And when they know someone can score like they can and run up and down, and they all can shoot the ball well, do some great things, we just have to make sure we keep doing what we're doing. And defense, you know, our players know defense is where you get it done and on the boards.
Coach, I know you'll start preparing right away for your next game, but do you spend any time celebrating your career milestone?
I won't, because it's not about me. You know, our fans, some of our family and our, you know, our groups getting together, but it's for the NCAA. It's not about the wins. Again, it's just about all the coaches and all the players that have been a part, I guess, of the program all through the years. And I'm just very fortunate that I've had some great ones for us to continue to achieve milestones.
You probably knew you had an advantage with Whitney. After she got off to a slow start, did you have to tell her to keep going at it, or did she just, you know, pick it up eventually and start hitting some?
I mean, I just knew she'd be fine, you know. When she had 3 offensive boards to pad her stats, to finally make the basket, I think I was on the sideline jumping up with her every time. But you know, I mean, she's just a workhorse. She'll figure it out. She's one of the craftiest offensive players that we have, and that I've ever coached. And we only get to have her for another year, but you know, she's fun. She's just fun to watch, and she has to work it out. Players have to work it out.
A couple more, Mike.
What was your view of Courtney's block and then her celebration?
I was right there. I was right in front of her. So I saw these big eyes and this little body coming up, and you know, I mean, when you have someone like that can have a block from the weak side, shortest kid on the court, it's pretty exciting.
Coach, how important was the big start to shake off any of the rust or any of the nerves?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, for us to get out to a 16-2 start, I mean, that was big. You know, and that's what we have to do. And that's what we talked about. And the kids have been hungry and they're tired of practice and they want to go get somebody else. And it's just really trying to set that tone early. And I thought our fan base was incredible. It sounded a lot more than what the attendance says. It was amazing, and that's what we have to continue to, you know, hopefully forge forward on Monday.